but when you follow what God is asking you to do, he has a reason for it. And so that's his voice to me is says he tells me things that I would never expect. I wouldn't think of it myself, and it's very clear, and I don't even know how to explain it. It's not my voice. It's just a still small voice, and it's very straightforward. It's not demeaning ever. It's just instruction, and when I was worried about my girls, I heard him speak to me, and he said, "They're gonna be fine, but you need to do this." And he asked me to do 3 things I did not wanna do. I did not wanna get involved in because I just
Yeah.
didn't like the people. So, he but it was ended up really a blessing for me to understand better how people think and why they think the way they do, and to be patient. So it's just a still
Very well
small
said.
voice, and he always says things that you wouldn't tell yourself that. It's like,
Right.
anyway,
Oh, that's very
just
well said. I appreciate the explanation because I think a lot of the time we believe in, there are people that say, "Oh, God spoke to me," and people may say to themselves, "Well, that could be like your conscience, like a Jiminy Cricket on your shoulder. Always let your conscience be your guide," right? Like, and yet, I think that what happens in that sense is that a lot of the time, that's the feeling of consciousness or of self-doubt and these other kinds of, thinking things, whereas with God, it's almost like it's put right into your heart, and you feel a resonance within your body, even if it's especially if it's confusing, it seems. It's like, why take the jewelry out of the car? The car's safe. And or things with the scholarships and so forth, like you shared, which I appreciate those stories because God does speak to us. His voice is powerful, and of course, if we listen to it and obey and do what we're told, we'll receive more opportunities to listen and obey more. And
right.
I think that unfortunately a lot of the times if we ignore it too much, then perhaps he'll still speak, but may not be as profound or as hit us as hard because knowing that we may not even admonish or listen to what's being said. And so I appreciate what you've just described there. That's very helpful. So